I know what my audience like. I did some independent films with Master P. A lot of those movies did really well.
I'm ambitious. I'm a hustler. I have my own lane.
That's the thing about comedy. You wake up every day, you don't know if you're funny that day.
Yeah. Just go right to it.
Thumbs up if you can hear the music.
Yeah,
Thumbs up if you can hear the music. Otherwise, we just vibing, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
sometimes we just vibe to ourselves.
It would really serve no purpose if they couldn't hear the music. Let's see. Thumbs up.
Thumbs up if you can hear the
really...
music.
Oh, no,
okay.
They hear,
all right.
Wow.
Keep it going then.
Wow. Yeah, somebody say wow, wow.
Bam. Bam, bam.
All right. Hey, welcome into the program, ladies and gentlemen. Come on in, sit down, don't touch nothing. First timers, if you're coming over from the Karen Hunter Show, sit down. You gotta figure the room out, read the room. You'll understand what's happening momentarily. Our day ones, shout out to you. Appreciate y'all.
Okay, DJ.
Yeah.
Okay. You know what I'm saying? On a Friday.
Yeah.
All right.
Appreciate y'all coming to the show and not bringing anybody, as always.
Selfish some of them.
Selfish as always. There it is, y'all. Friday, 6 p.m. to 7 East Coast time. Shout out to everybody watching on the West Coast. I see you. Something like a podcast, man. Hilarious commentary of celebrity guests, interesting people, and trending topics. There it is. Good to have you. Fastest hour in watching shit on internet. That's basically what it is.
There you go.
All fun and games until it ain't. Good. The chat is active in YouTube and Facebook. Shout out to everybody in the YouTube chat, because that's the one we can see, also known as the nigga section. Good to see y'all. We have a phone, but I'm here for the yay line, bro. The yay line. What's the yay line?
The yay line?
Kanye?
I guess.
What do you say? What does it say, fam? Well, it depends on which voice, which Kanye line, because he has apparently.
Do you want the professorial type of?
Because the Gap did the same thing.
What we would like to do.
They did the same thing Adidas did, and then I had to leave them as well. Or
do you know who's going to save them?
Yeah. Sometimes the answer is right in front of you. I was like, ew. All right, if you don't know what I'm talking about, let's play it. Let's find it. Do I have that?
See, we already veered off.
Yeah,
when we were starting.
I had 10 topics.
The whole game plan.
And then you threw me off.
We was doing a down and out.
Yeah.
And now we running a button hook.
Yeah,
just like
that.
that.
I'll come back for that. I don't have that. I don't have it right there. But do your Googles. It's frontal lobe, because that's where we left off.
Okay. Yes.
You know what I mean?
Sure.
So, the Carlton version. All right. Anyway, shout out to y'all, man. How's everything, man? How was your week, man? You know what I'm saying?
It was this week was a long month.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? One of them long month weeks.
Per usual.
Where Monday was like a good 2.5-3 weeks ago.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Easily.
Like I'm just like,
wasn't it a holiday?
Was it a holiday?
Yeah.
Was that this week?
I don't even know. That's what,
like you really caught me. I was like, wait, was that this week?
Yeah, Monday. We was off Monday, right?
Were we?
Yeah.
For what?
I don't know. That was the Monday before.
Oh, yeah, wow. See, that's how it goes. That's how it goes. Just like that.
You just don't even know.
Right back to Friday.
Yeah. And here we are.
Here we
are.
That's what it is. I think we were the studio was getting rewired last week. I think that was last week. We weren't here last week. That's what.
Oh yeah.
That's why it seems like it's been a minute.
Oh. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yes.
Right. See, it's all coming back now.
Wow.
Right.
2 weeks have passed.
Yes.
And we still only have 20 people watching.
No.
What in the world?
30. No.
What in the world are y'all doing? Hey, hit the
can't build up no anticipation for this thing.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Hit the thumbs or something.
Absence does not make the heart grow fonder.
Y'all just don't care. Y'all just don't care.
All this goodness and just can't call nobody and say, hey.
Oh, so the brother Interloper says in the chat, he says he'll be at Foolishness Friday Live.
Okay, there you go.
And he gave me the section number. I have no idea where that's at. But.
We'll be on the lookout for a sec. I'll be on the lookout for a section 210.
Yeah. Okay. That's
cool.
Speaking of which, we got an update.
Okay, like updates.
Yeah, an update.
I like updates.
The update is, oddly enough, 1 week has passed since the tickets were made available.
Okay.
Okay, I don't have a drum roll, but capacity is 300. Sellout is 300.
Okay.
Take a guess as to where we. I didn't send this to you earlier, did I?
You did not.
Okay, good. Take a guess at where we at in the ticket sales. So let me give you the info.
All right.
Every Friday they give me an automated ticket update.
Yes.
8
Okay.
a.m.
I like it.
So today was the first one since the tickets went on sale last Friday.
Okay.
Take a guess.
So
take a guess.
So what I do know. See, I got to start with what I do know.
Okay.
What I do know is that last Friday, you sold no tickets.
Correct.
On that Friday because it opened. So, well, the first update you got was there were no tickets sold.
Correct.
Right? Because it's count over. So I do know that. So now if I take that and I multiply that by 7, because it's 7 days in the week, you see, you understand?
Mm-hmm.
And then divide that by 2.5. I'm going to say you sold. Can I give a percentage or can I give a number?
Either or, because I'm going to give a percentage.
Okay, good. So I'm going to go with a percentage. I'm going to say you've sold 43% of the tickets closest to without going over.
Oh, that's actually not a bad guess.
Oh,
it's not a bad guess. Now, to give some further context, I got to draw this out.
Oh, wait, see, I'm counting the ones in there too. So that was Interloper, that's 2.
Yeah.
So you at least sold 3 tickets based on the chats I'm reading right now.
But you said 43%.
No, I'm just saying number of tickets sold. Somebody said they bought 2, and Interloper said he got his.
That's fair.
So that's 3 right there.
So let me give you a little context. Okay. So when I was doing the New York one, we went live, and then like I was doing this, doing that, and then maybe 2-3 weeks passed, and then I called the box office. And I was like, how many tickets? And they were like, 90. And I said, I was driving. I said, 19? And he was like, no, 90. And I was shocked. I was shocked because the capacity there was 275.
Yeah.
This was first time. We didn't know what it was. 90. So when I was like, people really coming. So as context.
Yes.
Tickets went on sale for DC last Friday. It is now the next Friday. Capacity is 300.
Yes.
You're saying 43%?
I said 43%.
I'm going to give you the actual.
God, where's the drum roll when we need one?
Yeah. Let me do the math. What percentage would be?
Y'all just do the drum rolls in your head. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, you get a divide.
Yeah, you got to divide.
Oh, we're at 60%.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we're at 60%.
Wow, that's
which is actually a big deal. Like, no joke. Like that
was a genuine response from me. Like, shit, I didn't know. That's
60% for a November event.
For November.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
Yeah. So that means
I like it.
It's a possibility.
Buy a new shirt.
Yeah, right. I may dress up. You know what I'm saying? There's a possibility that it will be completely sold
out.
And advanced tickets, which when I went up there to have a meeting with them, it was like, there's a lot of shows. We do a lot of shows, late rush. And,
that's what they sound like when they talk.
Yeah, we do a lot of shows, late rush. And and it was like, so don't worry about, if you don't see the reaction in advance. And I was like, that's not how that works. I was like, these people are going to get these before.
I like it.
And sure enough, 1 week,
60%. That's tough. I might need to buy a ticket real quick just to make sure. When I go, hey man, I need a ticket for so and so. You're gonna go,
Oh, did you hit the link? Did you hit? I don't even.
But I'm working the show. And then,
did you talk to the people? Because
you know what? Let me go ahead and buy like a good ticket or 2 just to make sure.
No, it's going to be it's shaping up to be a wonderful thing.
Okay, we like it.
So there's that, and I appreciate anybody who has already. And you're in for a treat. You're in for a treat.
Yeah.
All right, let's see. We have our female contributor, our East Coast female contributor. We're waiting for her to get.
She got to get stable.
It's got to be stable.
Is that an airplane? What is she on?
Yeah. Are you driving or something's happening. I see a lot of.
I see I saw a small window though, like a porthole.
Yeah, all right, let's try to make it work.
Yeah, see what I'm saying? That's a train.
Oh, she's on a train.
So we're gonna get train internet. So the strike is over. So you didn't make sure the strike didn't happen.
This is your strike report. Your Amtrak. Oh, we won't be able to. Yeah.
Oh,
it's not. Yeah.
Maybe just audio. Maybe
if you call.
I'm on a train, but look, my internet keeps going in and out. I wanted to tell y'all about my first.
Yeah, why don't you call?
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah. We need that update. Yeah, I'll give you the. I'll put the number in the chat here because we'd love to hear about
that. Is it up? The phone is up.
Oh, great question.
One of the things in the checklist, sometimes we're moving quick. We might check that.
We haven't used
check that box.
Let me log into the phone.
Yeah, there you go.
Because the phones are digital, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, I used to pay for them, but y'all don't anymore. So I pay for them. That's why I hardly ever use it.
Right, gotta manage those minutes like back in the day.
Exactly.
Hey man, call me after 9.
Exactly. Hold on, let's see. And then it's a live show. Don't trip.
Ready to connect.
Oh, there we go.
Connect to show you.
All right.
You are connected as the host.
Thank you.
Welcome,
right.
host. You are now in the host room.
All right.
Manage your
Thank
callers
you.
from the call-in.
Okay.
That's Leary. That's Siri's cousin. Siri's cousin Leary. Talks too much.
Yeah,
she's a bit mouthy. She's a mouthy broad. Hey,
a little bit. Talks a lot.
All right, there you go. There's the number.
All right, there's the number for anyone, actually.
There you go.
And I'll put this in there too. This is for the chat. It's for anybody. And while we're waiting for that, we'll just go to the stories.
Now, if her phone connection is off,
well, we're hoping
that would just be hilarious.
Yeah. We're hoping that it's a little smoother.
Yeah.
So when she go. All right, let's get into these stories.
60%. That's tough.
Yeah, it is.
Okay.
There.
And guess who got fired today? News. So I believe I got to be updated because I don't know if I'm saying the right thing. I know she got suspended, but I think she got fired. I don't know.
PSA to everyone out there.
Oof.
I'm speaking for myself. But
all right, here we go. Let me redo this. This is a rookie cop, or was sitting in her car TikToking, talking to
out there. I'm speaking for myself, but I'm probably speaking for a large majority of other officers out there. If we're driving on the freeway in our police car, get the out of the way. Get the out of the way. If you merge and we follow behind you and we merge too, you're probably in trouble. The best way to find that out is get the out of the way. I can go 90 miles an hour. You can't. You can't do that. So get the out of the way. If us officers stay behind you long enough, we can find a reason to pull you over. So you might as well get the out of the way. Super simple. That's all.
I feel like there were crimes happening.
Yeah.
A block away as she sat down to make this video during her downtime.
I feel like she likes the brothers, but she likes the fact that they like her more than she likes them.
I also feel like if one were to follow her Instagram, if she does actually lose her job, and then we see her in her street clothes, her outside clothes, her non-work clothes, she's gonna be an Instagram sensation.
Yeah.
Pick up what I'm putting down.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Idiot. Now, first of all, the braggadocious and you're a rookie. First of all, Captain Obvious, we know this.
Mm-hmm.
You're not, just because you're on TikTok, you're not educating anyone. No, knock it off. Y'all are y'all Zoomers and latter in millennials, so annoying in your ability to fake like you're breaking news.
Right.
Knock it off. They told you that in confidence in the locker room or while they was, running the G on you. And you were not supposed to.
Wait a minute.
You were not supposed to repeat that for one, but you like, oh, I'm big badass police. Look what I can do. And they like, yo, no, shut up. Like that's not for them.
You know what's funny about that story? I'm driving home the other day and it's, sun's down, so it's dark out. And at least a mile behind me, I can see a police vehicle approaching because this is one of those ones that have to feel like they have to keep the red and blues on.
Oh, yeah.
while they're driving.
The little slow alternating joints, like
It wasn't even slow on it. They were just on.
Oh, on the light.
But those.
Yeah.
But they were just on, and they were like 3 of each, 3 red, 3 blues. Those are the whole you know what I'm saying. So you see it coming. Yeah. And I'm like, and so I'm, I didn't need to see her TikTok video to know that now I gotta slow pace and let it go past. And I'm on the highway, right? So I'm driving and it's not moving. The car is not moving fast. I gotta wait for this joker to pass me to see what's popping. And it was just a commuter. In other words, it was a police officer from another town who was clearly probably just commuting home or something like that. Somebody who didn't have the power to pull me over on the highway, but had me whole the way slow down. You know what I'm saying? Doing the speed limit because I'm like, oh, he's trying to get me. And meanwhile, he had no jurisdiction over where I was driving.
That's the part I'm saying. Like we've always had to deal with that. We've always had to be nervous and reactive and clinch up. Yeah. Because you don't know which way it's going to go. Like,
had me on tight and he didn't even have no power.
And you talking about move out of the way because I do this and I've done it. I do it with regular cars. Mm-hmm. If I'm doing the speed limit, I may not move.
Oh, yeah.
Because that's the speed limit.
Yeah.
You're not going to get me in trouble.
I'm that guy.
You know what I'm saying? I'm that guy too.
I'm that guy. I'm that guy on certain local roads because this area is very good for
road rage.
No, speed cameras.
Oh, speed camera, okay.
Right?
Yeah.
So they hit you with that $40 just to annoy you, right?
Yeah.
And
$40. Where you be at?
I'm talking about real, not in DC. I'm talking about in
200.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. DC, I don't mess around.
Jeez.
But like, I'll be going and I'm like, I know this is my little.
Yeah,
we down the block from my house. Like I'm looking at other cars like, hey, don't pass me, fam.
They all like
I'm trying to pace car for you, right? And I'm like, don't do it.
Ride your bumper ticket. And all that.
Yeah, I know. I'm like,
I do this. Or be driving. I see the speed limit coming, and I'll be like, I'll be like,
matter of fact, you know what? What's funny? I think I did that to you once.
What about the camera?
You was like around my way and like you was passing. And I was like, hey, don't do that.
Yeah.
Slow down, champ.
But shout out to her, Deputy Strauss or whatever. Hopefully she's out.
She's gonna be watch. It's gonna be just the badge, the gun holster, and a you know what I'm saying. And the next shot is gonna be badge, gun holster, and bikini.
She about to be throwing it up. She could get away with it.
Mm-hmm.
She'll do it.
I'm sure.
All right, let's see. Hey, our female contributor. I tried to. Apparently, the YouTube. I can't message the YouTube chat, so I put the number on the screen.
Okay,
that's the number for anybody. So if anybody wants to call, anyway. Oh, she only got a 10-hour. Oh no, I said it wrong.
She got a 10-hour.
She got
suspension?
a 10-hour. What does that even mean?
That's a shift.
That's a work day.
He was like, yeah, you come back tomorrow, champ.
Wow, because it was like, oh, everybody's gonna forget about it. And we probably will.
Yeah.
Oh, that sucks. I mean, she really didn't do anything.
She didn't. She was goofy. It was just goofy and dumb.
Break her, but still,
and like she didn't. Put up on game that like she didn't say there's a speed trap over on I-17. That,
blah, blah, blah. She did hint at the fact that she abuses her power. That should be something. Got to be some penalty for that.
10 hour, that's the white slap on the wrist. 10 hours suspension.
10 hours suspension. Yeah. I would love to be suspended from my job for 10 hours.
Because you know it was with pay. Because you know it was with pay.
Oh, man.
Like, all right, Goofy, you can take the day off tomorrow,
Yeah.
Come back when you learned your lesson.
That's terrible.
They basically put her in detention for a day.
All right, some updates on the Queen situation, the royal family and all that. You might like this, people. Or the idea of it, the notion. So the question becomes, what of all the crown jewels? One in particular is there are calls for the United Kingdom to return a 500-carat Great Star of Africa diamond, which is installed inside the Queen's scepter. Now, I don't know the relative size of this thing, but from the picture,
well, we got if it was one with her holding it, trying to see, But
it's a very fancy diamond that was
it's a scepter nonetheless. Scepters usually aren't, it's not a pen.
Yeah, it's like a staff.
It's a staff, so it's got to have some size to it.
So it was mined in South Africa in 1905 and handed over to the British royal family by South Africa's colonial authorities. So basically, some suckers. Who was some get-wits, some familiars, some bootlicking trustees, was like, oh, my queen, here is the diamond that we got from the mine. and
It's
and
the
all that.
OG blood diamond.
Yeah, the original.
The original.
That's the question is it a royal gift or is it a stolen diamond? It's absolutely stolen. Here we go.
Oh yeah, that's a side. That what? That
look at that. That's big as a small hand. A baby.
Right. That's a monkey fist.
A baby's fist. Yeah, right. Jeez. Oh, okay. Yeah, now y'all got to get that back. And then
Matter of fact, everything she's holding, including that, what is that? A bottle of Douce?
That's what I'm about to say. No, Blanton's. Is that Blanton's?
Right.
I thought it was Blanton's. But everything on her, on her is from somewhere else.
Right.
You see what I did there?
Yes.
In her, and on her. Yeah, from somewhere else. There was a meme, now, you got to do your research, but I believed it because it was done well.
Okay.
Where it showed each item in the crown and what country it was from. You see that?
Yes.
I wonder, is that true? It's probably true.
Oh, I want to believe it's true.
Yeah, I want to believe it's true.
We're just going to call that gospel.
Yeah. But just absolutely incredible that.
That's like those old, remember those commercials where it's like so in this instance it'd be like ruby from India, about $1 million, diamond from South Africa,
right,
about $1 million,
right,
this jewel, that jewel, and all the things come up, and it's like
taking
them all from the countries without paying for them.
Oh, priceless. Oh, nice. Nice. We could find somebody to do that.
Yeah.
Hey, hello. You're live on the air. You're live.
Oh, hi.
Hey, yeah. What are you doing?
So I'm en route to the Big Apple.
Oh, okay.
Okay, for what?
Yeah. So John's folks, his stomping grounds.
Yep. Okay. Just cuz or what?
Yeah, a couple of my teacher besties. We're going to see the Michael Jackson play.
Ah, okay.
Oh,
tomorrow.
That's
I've heard great things.
The guy that's the lead. He is a graduate of Bowie State University.
Oh yeah, I've heard that. Read that. Yep. I read that.
Yeah. So we're excited. So we're riding up today. I'm trying to be a little quiet because I'm in a
why? It's a public train.
I'm on a train.
Everybody else does it. Yeah.
Are you in the quiet car?
I'm not in the quiet car because they would have put us out.
Everybody else do it. White folks do it.
On my way back from the first Foolishness Friday Live in New York City, the whole way down, this Gen Z whatever was on her phone talking the entire,
and it was probably one sentence
way down.
It was one run-on sentence.
She was on the FaceTime with somebody the whole ride. So you can talk your talk because she could care less.
She couldn't function with herself.
Right. She couldn't just be still and just like read a book.
Yeah, they don't know how to do that. All right. So obviously your new gig is very taxing because you're taking a vacation the first week of school, which is
this is not the first week. This is the third week.
The third week, and you're already road tripping. That must mean that it's a taxing and exhaustive. Okay, tell us about it.
Can I just say?
Yeah,
I love my job.
Oh, look at that! Look at that!
That's wonderful.
I love it.
Look at that!
Nice.
This is it. I love it. So I called y'all to let y'all know that adults don't follow directions just like kids.
Oh, because you're in charge of other adults now.
I am in charge of other adults now.
Which are just bigger kids.
So this part is the new part for me. Because I'm just like, hey, make sure the kids come out with the pass. I'm in the hallway, da 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 da. And the kids come rolling out without a pass. I say, who's your homeroom teacher? Blah blah blah. And I said, okay, go back and let them know Miss King is in the hall. Ooh, yeah. And they're like, oh, okay. So anyway, that's been my dilemma. But other than that, it's been awesome.
Now can you pass out 10-hour suspensions when they don't get their act right on? Okay.
No 10-hour suspensions. No. And we actually had our code of conduct assembly today, which was amazing.
Okay.
It was amazing. It was only for the 8th graders, but it was awesome. It was awesome.
Yeah, what made it so amazing and awesome? The
fact that you have, let's say it was about eight 8th grade classes, and the entire cafeteria was quiet. You could hear a pin drop. and they were paying attention to me.
Oh, okay. So this is
that's
a well-mannered audience, and you weren't used to that.
Yeah.
It's new for you.
Are you striking fear? Did you strike fear into them the first week so they know to tighten up, or you think they just came out the house like that?
Yeah. And you know how I know that I put the fear?
Already.
So the first week, at the end of the first week, a teacher came up to me and said, a child said in my class when we were reflecting on the first week, they like everything except all of these stupid new rules. And I was like, yes, that means I did my job.
Oh, okay.
Oh, they don't like your rules.
They're your rules. They don't like
they don't like the quote unquote stupid new rules.
Yeah, that's not, but you shouldn't celebrate that. You should want to, you know what I mean? Hearts and minds.
Well, no. Here's the thing.
First you take their soul.
They're not actually new. So let's take the word new out. It's just that they weren't enforced last year.
But have they always been stupid though? Because you took new out, but you left stupid.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, it could be stupid because you just don't want to, put your phone on the teacher's desk when you walk into the classroom, because that's what they were supposed to do last year, but they didn't.
Wow. Every student? Every student has to check their phone at the door, basically?
Absolutely.
I support that.
I like it.
Yeah, I support that.
Yeah, absolutely.
Y'all need to get a tower over the building that just like cuts off.
Jammer.
A jammer. Yes, y'all just need a jammer.
Yeah.
Straight, they can't use the phone.
The only thing about that, John, is it jams teachers too, so we can have that.
No, they have workarounds for that. They have workarounds for that.
Just get y'all the Wi-Fi password.
Yeah.
Y'all get the Wi-Fi password.
Like blocked access.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Come on.
But so you're cool. You're happy because you don't have to deal with stupid kids. You don't have to teach kids. But
wait. Let's not call them stupid. They're not stupid.
Well, I can say that. I'm not in the classroom. I can say that.
But you can't condone.
Okay,
well, you don't have to. You don't have to. Let the record stay. You didn't agree with me calling kids stupid. Let the record stay. But I hear
kids are wonderful.
Oh, outstanding. So on the previous show that we were just on, we were talking about code switching because we heard an interview when Kanye using a different voice. Now, here too, on your train, are you around colleagues or peers that are in education? Because I hear a bit of a code switch in your voice. And are you still at work?
Absolutely.
You're still at work?
I'm so glad that you picked that up because, yes, I am with 3 of my teacher besties.
And they don't know you? Yes. They don't really know you?
How bestie are they if they don't know?
Yeah.
They know.
So
they know me.
Why the code switch if they know you already then?
Talk proper. That's all.
Are you still wearing your work clothes? Did you leave right from work so you kind of feel like you're still in the uniform? You're still kind of in the work? No?
Oh, now we're cutting out.
Oh, how convenient.
Yeah.
Cutting out. I didn't hear you. What did you say?
No, I said, are you still in your work garb so that you kind of feel like you're still in that mode?
I actually have on a shirt that has assistant principal on it, and it's blinged out.
Oh, jeez. And this is what you're wearing to a play? It's not about you. It's about Michael Jackson. Okay.
This is a play tomorrow.
You don't draw attention to yourself in New York. You don't want to do that.
Huh?
You don't want to draw attention to yourself in New York City. You don't want to do that.
No. It's not like that.
Okay.
It's not like that.
So back to the code switching. Let them know the real you. If those are your teacher besties. Yeah, okay.
They know the real me. We done already had our little fun and hanging out and
take those mini bottles of
what a good weekend we gonna have.
Yeah, I was just worried.
Take the mini bottles of liquor out your purse and just get it popping. Let them know who you really are.
We don't have that. We don't have that.
Yeah, I'm concerned just your pronunciation. It's a lot of pronunciation after hours. You know what I'm saying? This is not a work trip.
It's a little late in the day to be this articulate.
Yeah, right.
So I can't talk proper.
I mean, you don't. Anyway, hey, great. Thanks for the update. We'll be looking forward to future updates. Next time, hit us with a scandal or something. You know what I mean? Some upheaval.
Bring some what?
A scandal, like something, give us the
what'd
juice.
You say? I couldn't hear you.
A scandal, some juice. Bring us some juice scandal. Next time.
Oh, yeah. Actually, there was a scandal, and I'm going to say this, and then I'm going to leave.
Oh, okay.
a couple of my middle school students broke into my building at 1 a.m. with a hammer. Yeah.
To do what?
Under investigation, so I can't say more.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
But you've said so much.
Right. You said so. That's so Googleable. Like, that's going to be Google.
Yeah. Now I can find out what
I
happened.
know exactly where you are.
Thank you. All right. We appreciate you. Be safe on the roads up there.
Keep your head on the swivel up there.
Yeah, watch yourself, even if you're not driving.
Right.
All right. There it is, our professional update from our female contributor. That was, interesting.
AP status.
AP. Oh, okay. All right, let's go to this story right here. This is a story we've been holding for a couple weeks.
Uh-huh.
You sent this to me, and well, let's get into it before I express my opinion because I'm at a loss. But let's figure it out. All right, here we go.
Anyway, when they see you've got a double pram, because everyone
Let me refresh. Start from the top.
shocked, really. People will stop you anyway when they see you've got a double pram, because everyone just seems to love twins. And then when they notice, they're just like, oh, were they twins? And I'm like, yeah. Like, oh wow, like one's dark, one's light. They're like, that's so unusual. I've never seen that before. Everyone just seems to be
She's having a little sing-song.
Everyone just seems to be really shocked. I think not many people have seen obviously twins of a different texture. But everybody's shocked.
Okay,
really.
so apparently, I'm reading the captions. I was misled. So it says, Mom, she's 19, gives birth to twins with different dads after sex with two men on the same bed.
Right.
But you know how the internet be lying.
Uh-huh.
So in the comments, it's like, no, that's not correct. She just had a set of twins with the same father. They were and they are different complexions.
Uh-huh.
So one of those is exciting. The other one, not so much, because I feel like we've seen that.
Yeah, I've seen that before. Yeah, where, I saw it one time where the couple both were white folks.
Okay, the couple was white, and then
somehow, some way, they had like a black child and a white child. They were twins.
Oh, and you believe this?
Well, I mean, the kids were born in the same day out of the same womb. That's all I can tell you.
Yeah, but
whatever the other part of the story is, what they choose to sell to the public.
Was it natural? Was it in vitro?
It was on the news. Like they just like
the process was it?
I can't recall. This was a while back, but somehow, some way, they got a chocolate and vanilla on the same day.
Yeah. Now, I've read, science and genetics and heredity and all that. Like I've seen the two black parents with the redhead. And then the two white parents, but the kid is albino, but the albino is the black kind. Because it's different kinds.
Yes.
And then I've seen all of that. But when I first saw the heading, I was like, nah, that's not even possible. Two dads, because she had sex with two dudes on the same day. It doesn't do that, does it? It doesn't work like that. I don't know if
sometimes if you make a deposit at the bank at the same time, they might all go into the same envelope. I don't know.
Oh, geez, the same envelope.
Yeah,
hey, if you put it down in the chute twice.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? You never know. I don't know.
You ever had a job, sidebar, you ever had a job where you had to do the night deposit? Did you ever?
I had to do the night deposit. I had to do
with the little leather bag.
Yeah, something similar. Yeah.
Yeah, I just thought of that when you said.
Oh, I had to do the drop. So when I was a server, I was also like kind of like a supervisor.
Oh yeah.
So I would cash all the servers out. Like I cash out first, and then I'd like turn my hat around, and now I'm the night auditor.
Yeah.
So I would collect all the cash that was in, and put it in the system or whatever, and then. You put it in the plastic sleeve, and you wrote down the amount on it.
Put the
you sealed it up, but then we had a safe right there. You put it in, you just and it dropped down, and then like maybe on Tuesdays and Friday, the Brinks truck would come through, and then empty out the safe. That was
We had one job. I can't remember. I know I was a teenager. We had it was a leather. It was like the. In the old movies in the desert, the little flask, the bladder joint, it was like that, but it had a key joint on the end. We had to take that to the bank because it was a little time before your time. And you had to actually walk it to the bank. And I was like, I thought about it years later. I was like, wow, that's
dangerous.
That's a lot of responsibility that y'all put on a
like
team.
A teenager?
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
I was like, I don't think I should have been doing that.
No, you absolutely shouldn't have been doing that.
Yeah, no. It was a manager's job.
Right.
Yeah. Ah, damn, they killed that story. All right, that would have been great. And how do you explain that?
You don't.
Yeah.
You blame it on some type of weird genetic.
I think from an in vitro standpoint, it's possible.
How? If it's coming from the same donor?
You get 2 different embryos.
From the same.
No, I'm saying if you wanted to, as a what do you call that? The carrier, the host, surrogate, or whatever.
Yeah, surrogate.
Let's say you wanted to carry 2 embryos from the same sperm. I mean, from 2 different, 1 egg.
Yeah.
2 eggs.
Yes.
2 different spermies.
Yeah. So you're receiving eggs from, because your eggs, aren't facilitating doing anything. So you get outside eggs.
It's yours.
Okay, so they're your eggs. I'm with you.
2 of
Okay.
yours.
So 2 of your eggs.
And then they put the white guy in there and then the black guy in there because you just wanted to be different. Science-wise,
that's a lot of.
Science-wise, it's possible. Is all I'm saying.
Yeah. Okay, but that's a whole
and then
lot of
you
thought.
hold both of those, and then you give birth to twins.
Right.
And then,
but I mean, that means each has to take, and then you got to.
Well, they already took. That's why it's in vitro. It's already.
But I mean, and stay.
Well,
because sometimes they take, but they don't stay.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You had to do the research and shit.
Make sure they take and stay.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Yeah.
Just to be on one news program, to be on one news morning show, that's a lot of work.
A local joint,
right? At that.
Hey, they've done weirder. Mm-hmm. They've done weirder.
I guess so.
All right.
As you get older, that don't mean shit. I don't care how popular.
Let me wait for that. Oh, we did her already.
Oh, okay.
There she is again. We did her. Oh, we did her too as well. The Queen. Okay. Well, I guess we got to go to this. Let's start some shit, shall we? This is interesting. Let's just conversation. We're going to take a listen and hear objectively alternative viewpoints.
Okay.
Yeah. We had a relationship discussion on somewhat of a relationship discussion on Karen Hunter show, and then no one wanted to call, and I was like, "Oh wow, what did I strike a nerve here?" All right,
how good you look, looks don't.
So the headline, read the caption first, and then start listening.
I mean, shit. I don't care how popular you are, how good you look. Looks don't necessarily do it all for me. Like I need to see you as a whole entire package.
Typically, when you get older, mileage has increased, kids have increased, your weight has increased. So you kind of fell out of your prime a bit. When you were in your prime, you were targeting toxicity. And we're not talking about you. We're talking about the average woman. So most women, when they get older, they'll start realizing, okay, this toxic dude that I've been chasing forever is not good for me. Like, I done experienced it. He's cheating all around, you know what I'm saying? He's making me feel like nothing and all this. You know what? I'm going to go try to pursue the man that's actually good for me. But by that time, you done had a kid with this toxic man. Or you done, been stressed out to where you done gained weight. So you're not in your prime no more. And that's typically how it goes. So now you are doing the good man a disservice because they're not getting you at your prime. They're getting you on the clearance rack. And that's what I feel like.
As you get older, that don't mean shit.
It was the clearance rack for me. The money shot at the end.
Not the clearance rack.
Welcome to Sensitive Fridays.
See, when you was in your 20s, you was you know what I'm saying.
You was at the front of the store.
Now you was Nordstrom, you know what I'm saying, and then you went from Nordstrom to being Nordstrom Rack, and now you just at Marshalls and TJ Maxx. You know what I'm saying? Nobody
Gallo. You out here Gallo, $10 store. You know what I'm saying?
Five Below.
Yes. You're like the uniform depot. You know what I'm saying? Man. Where they get the scrubs from.
Right.
And all the scrubs is in the back. You know
you at the $1.25 store.
$1.25. So it's a generalization. And whether you agree or not, there are some accuracy points in his argument.
Okay.
There's some accuracy points where it could go for men and women.
I'm about to say that's really that's such a two-way argument.
It could go. You're correct.
Because, dudes get washed up.
Oh, easily.
You know what I'm saying? Dudes get washed up real easy and sometimes real early.
Real early and easy.
Because I'm gonna tell you something right now. Like, nothing gives me joy sometimes.
Okay.
Than
I know where you're going.
The high school and or college athlete, right? Who was the specimen in his day.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? And you see, sometimes I don't see people for 5, 10, 15 years,
right?
And then when you see them, and they went from 6-pack or 8-pack to just one keg and just.
Now you're talking about a guy.
I'm talking about dudes.
Why does that bring you joy to see them fail?
Because because I not to say that they failed, but that I just at least I maintained.
But again, why is that? Did they do something to you?
It's a hater. It's a hater. No, I'm admitting. I'm hating. Oh no, I'm absolutely admitting. This is the hater part of me.
Good.
You know, showing my full vest. I'm just like, you know, because you know, I was a skinny kid, you know, and I was, you know, not necessarily fit, but just skinny.
Okay, right.
And okay, it is what it is. But like those dudes that always walked around peacocking.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? Swole and what have you. It's like, all right, okay, sure. You know, whatever. I'm gonna deal with what I got and make my moves. And you know, you be in your lane and I'm gonna be in mine. But then when they see you 15 years later, I'm still in the same lane.
Oh, geez.
I'm still in the same lane, making those same, you know. And those guys are like,
oh wow, jeez. And then what do you do? Do you challenge them to a foot race?
No, I just go. Oh, dang, son, you ain't trying. I'm like, that's crazy, son. You know, that's crazy, son. That's crazy. Yeah. You know.
No, who knew? I had no idea
that
you had these rivalries with the jocks.
Internal. No, not with jocks, right? Because like plenty of my friends and my close killers was jocks or whatever. I'm just talking about the ones that you know peacocking.
The flexers.
The flexers, the ones that had to be. You know, extra with
so
it.
they didn't necessarily have to be jocks.
No. Okay, didn't have to be jocks.
Like flashy, over the top,
in there, whatever. You know, if you had whatever you called it back then, swag or whatever. I had my own version of it. It's not like I didn't. It's just that when they don't maintain it, I'm like, see, that's you know, not eating your vegetables,
life
fam.
Comes at you fast,
killer. You know. So that's what I enjoy. It's me personally hating it, and I'll be happy to admit it.
But me continuing to start some shit. I'll go back. I think I may have to double down because I saw some unreadiness in the chat, some dissent, if you will. Women, I think, do that though more.
What's that?
More.
Do what?
You know, spend the prime years. Chasing the unattainables.
That is the story of
Tyler Perry.
No, I'm just saying, like, so again, when we're high school, school age,
that's
right?
where I was going. Yeah.
They go for the bad boys, right? They go for the bad boys. That's the fun and exciting.
What you were told was not the thing to go for.
Yes,
you went for
absolutely. Because like you've had this moment, right, where there was a girl, because I'm gonna say girl because I'm talking about high school and middle school, where you go, how is she with him?
Yeah.
He ain't worth a damn. Like, how is she with him?
Yeah.
And like, then the thing happens, and then she gets, you know, whatever. Now she's casted to the side.
Yeah.
And she's also now broken goods. Because now you knew who she was with and what she goes for.
Oh, bro. That's John Watson, ladies and gentlemen. Broken Goods.
I'm telling the truth.
The new book by John Watson.
I could spit names of people who I remember from childhood. Like, yo, how did that happen?
Yeah.
Why is she with him? It's not going to end well.
But see, it's by design too. And, you know, there are some aspects of it that's built into our culture. So we recite the same bars over and over and over to every generation. We say, all right, men ain't shit, but then women mature faster, girls mature faster than boys. So most of the times as a young woman, you're not going to find anybody in your peer group because you're more mature.
All right,
so that means that forces you to go higher and older.
Right.
Now this higher and older guy is now in a space where, you know, he looks like something to attain to you, the younger one, run you around. Then by the time you realize that years have passed and now you're back, you know, looking for Craig from accounting.
Right.
Or in the mailroom, who before Craig wasn't shit because Craig wasn't driving. Craig, you know, he played on the lacrosse team, caught the bus home. You was already out there with dudes with cars or whatever. So, but it's cyclical because we keep saying that. We always say girls mature faster than boys, but then we also say girls are easily taken advantage of. And I'm like, it can't be both. It can't be both.
With that, like, what's the proper age? What should be the proper gap? Like when do the scales balance out? When does what do they call it? The Venn, whatever. Like when you put
Venn
them all,
diagram,
and then right that meeting in the middle. Like what's that year gap? Like because there's got to be a point to which everybody makes sense at the right time.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like, I feel like it tends to be when the male looks back and finds a younger lady, right?
Yeah, right.
Because her maturity level's already there.
Meeting where he's
she's meeting him now at where he's at the right. You know what I'm saying? So like that's a whole because like it don't happen in high school.
Yeah, nah.
It doesn't happen in college.
Yeah, rarely.
On
the same page.
On the same page same age and all that kind of stuff. That's rare.
Now, Lariat Thompson is dropping bars.
Okay.
In the YouTube chat. I'm not even gonna read it. Y'all can read it. But all jokes aside, I used to have this because we used to do orientations in college, and they used to always have us speak to the incomings, and I used to always say, that dynamic is tricky because girls and I used to say this thing: women don't teach your daughters to chase shiny shit because you chase shiny shit. Men only do things for the attention of women. Women do a lot of things for the attention of other women. Men, so high school, college, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, most of the stuff that these guys are getting caught up in the criminal justice system for, it is all show off. It's all peacock shit. But I caught a charge. I do this bad boy because I know girls like bad boys, And my issue with that, and I'm gonna land the plane. My issue with that is, female can grow out of that, but if you're a guy with a record, you can't grow out of that record.
Right.
So a female can go to college, go to law school, settle down, grow up. She can turn that corner. A lot of times, our young bloods, guys, get caught up in the system and can never turn that corner. And if you trace it back, it's always because, or mostly because, it was a guy trying to impress a female. So what's the preventive measure? And this is all theory. It's going to be in my book. What's the preventive measure? Is to then go to the girl and train them to stop chasing shiny shit.
Yeah.
But then when I put it out there, I get accused of attacking women, and the boys should be more responsible. And and I'm like, you didn't even hear how I broke it down. Yeah,
that's such a machine, titanium of a cycle to try to break.
Yeah. Oh no, it's not
because
easy.
Like we're giving anecdotal stories of the 90s, right? And people older than us can give the same story of the 80s and the 70s about that's just it is what it is. For some reason, it just unless like you're saying, I think there's a song that or just a saying that goes, girls will date their dad, somebody that reminds them of their father.
Okay, yeah.
So if you're at least giving that example to the daughter in your life, this is what this is how a real dude moves, and this is how he acts, whatever. Then and she's paying attention, which is the other part.
Right.
Then maybe that's what she'll seek out.
Right.
As long as you're putting forth a good example. So like when some weirdo comes along, or thug, whatever you want to call him, you know what I'm saying, that's not what you'd hope for your child, comes along, she go, I ain't for that. That's what I
like
know.
You said, that's to undo that. It's damn near impossible because shiny shit moves the crowd. That's the number one motivator. Shiny shit and attention.
Yeah.
That's all the social media dynamic is. Shiny shit and attention. That's it. That's it. How do you fight that? You can't, man. You can't.
I know a lot of my high school, not a lot of, but there are definitely young ladies that I went to high school with who their kids are well out of college. And I didn't graduate that long ago for them to be well out of college. You know what I'm saying? Had whole 20, 26 and 27 year olds. I haven't been out of college, but for 26 to 27 years.
Wow.
So, you know what I mean?
All right, let's take a look at this. Another story for you. Let's lighten it up a little bit. Get back to the program grid, if you will. This is interesting. Now, I don't think enough is being talked about with this royal family thing. I really don't. I think they're leaving a lot on the table.
Okay,
man. I mean,
sure.
We could stand to hear more.
All right,
about the funeral arrangements in the live video feeds. Oh my gosh, will they shut up about her?
Yeah.
Jeez. All right, so here we go. Y'all didn't know this. People.com is letting you know that the royal beekeeper, whose job it is to inform Queen Elizabeth's bees of her death, because it's traditional.
So
did you know
is this considered a buzzworthy story?
No. Oh,
yeah. Sitting on that one for about 50 minutes now since I saw the headline.
This is buzzworthy. Oh gosh. So Joan Chapel told the bees that King Charles is their new master following the death of the late monarch. Now, John Chapel, man, what's he worth? What is he worth?
His job is he's the bee whisperer?
Man, he's got to get $12 million for that. In the monarchy? Or at least free housing.
Which is probably not a bad gig.
Yeah, it's got to
free housing is like, a massive cottage.
Man.
In Bedminster or whatever the hell these people live.
So the royal beekeeper, John Chapel, he told the Daily Mail that he informed the tens of thousands of bees residing in hives at Buckingham Palace and Clarence House that King Charles is their new master after she died on September 8th. Now the ritual is, ritual, keyword. Oh, I should have known.
Well, for these poor bees, the news had this thing.
Oh.
No? Wait, okay.
Again.
Hey,
and this ritual is part of a tradition in which bees must be told of change in ownership. Otherwise, John, they will no longer produce honey and will leave the hive. Can you imagine? Now, who knows this? First of all,
so the bees, are in the hive. They're doing their thing,
Yeah.
And like one of them goes, "Hey man, something doesn't feel right." You know what I'm saying? I feel
it's just not right.
Something's not right. I'm gonna hold off on knocking this honey out. And then they get the news, and do some of them go, "Oh no, this is some bullshit, dog.
Yeah.
I am not trying to work for no Charles. I'm out."
Well, they say it's traditional when someone dies that you go to the hive and say a little prayer.
Okay.
You get a prayer and put a black ribbon on the hive.
So is it queen to queen type of thing? Like they have to go to the queen
bee?
Queen bee.
Yes,
you know what I'm saying? And be like, listen, I got a story to tell you. You know what I'm saying? Unfortunately.
Yeah.
Yeah. Man, and I'm telling you, everything about this monarchy.
Mm-hmm. Weird.
I mean, I couldn't care less news.
Couldn't care less. But this I care about. They probably would be even better. I would believe. You say a little prayer and play a little music, a little tune, maybe a little ditty.
What do they play?
A little ditty. Yeah. Ditty Combs, if you will.
Okay.
You see what I did?
Combs.
That was a twofer.
Yes. Okay,
that was a twofer.
I like it.
Yeah.
I like it.
Jeez, you got to pray for the bees, huh?
I guess the bees must be told.
They must be.
Like at some point, somebody went, okay, the queen's gone. The bells tolled or whatever that happens to let everybody. Smoke comes out of the thing. I don't know, whatever.
Oh, like the Pope.
Yeah, sure. Charles takes the crown. Long live the king. All that kind of good stuff. And the news media has been alerted. The body is now on tour.
Yes.
Right? She's in the rounds so the people can come up. They got the beef eaters passing out because they're watching the thing.
Yeah,
all that's happening. And somebody stops and says, wait a moment. Who has informed the bees?
Who has informed the bees?
We must inform the bees.
We must inform the bees.
The bees have not been informed yet. And we must need the queen's honey.
Oh.
The queen's honey cannot stop being produced. And they run to tell the bees. That happened. I'm not even making up a thing.
For it to be a ritual. That happened
on
once.
the news.
Yeah.
Somebody stopped everything and said, wait a minute. We have not yet told the bees.
They were in the middle of watching an NBA game. And guess who was playing? The Hornets.
The Hornets.
Hey, all right.
The Hornets were playing the Kings.
The King. Oh, nice. A twofer. A twofer. All right. Oh yeah, I was trying to get another
one. Get one more in there.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Last story. Now, in disrespect news,
Okay.
man, I'm still doing the research, right? Because it's just the news cycle is just overwhelming.
Mm-hmm.
Man, this migrant situation. What are they doing? They're literally playing political like war games with people, with actual people.
Yes.
It's bad enough they were separating babies from families
Right.
for the last 5 or 6 years.
And put them in cages.
And put them in cages and all that. Now you're like, oh, you don't think it's a problem down here. Well, I'm going to show you that it's a problem down here. Matter of fact, I'm going to put these people on here that we don't want. And I'm going to put them on a bus or on this plane. And I'm going to send them to you. And now you deal with it. You deal with your son, Mike. Deal with your son, Mike. You know what I'm saying?
What's the worst part is they probably told them, oh, no, we got you guys covered.
No, they did.
Yeah, what we're going to do is we're going to send you over to...
You're going to get housing?
Yeah. Oh, no, just get on this bus.
Obviously, this place wants you. So since they want you, we're going to send... But they dropped him off in front of Vice President Kamala Harris' house, which is like some super secure situation over there at the Naval Observatory. I'm like, what are y'all doing? And y'all just dropped them off? They're thinking they're getting jobs and housing and sooner or later, they probably will.
Right.
But still, like what, are you kidding me? And then DeSantis, here's the part that really blew me. DeSantis was in on helping a plane load get sent to Martha's Vineyard. No, so he gets at the press conference and he like, wasn't me. I don't know how it happened. This is impossible. There are flight logs. There is you got to book. I've been on a plane. I know what it takes to get on a plane.
Yeah, you can't book a whole plane.
I don't know what happened.
It's not like they bought a bunch of Southwest tickets.
That money is traceable.
Right.
Like someone did it.
Yeah.
And they came from someone. They boarded a plane.
Right.
There was a flight log. They got permission to take off. They got permission to land.
Mm-hmm.
What do you mean you don't know how they got there?
Yeah. It's like literally a Florida. It's probably like a plane with no logos, whatever. You have to that can't just come out of nowhere, dog.
I was so insulted when I read that. Let me just read the story. I hope they get there. DeSantis flies 2 planes of migrants to Martha. 2 planes. I wonder if there's video.
What was the total count?
I don't want to read that. About 100, let's say. Small planes.
They have to be small because I feel like, not that I've ever been.
Yeah.
But I feel like you can't fly. Can you fly right into Martha's Vineyard, or you have to fly on the other side of the out, and then you have to take a boat?
Great question.
To get over there. I don't know if they do. If they do, it's probably a super regional airport, which is why it's a small plane.
So disrespectful. So the rationale was, this is Twitter, of course, because Twitter does all the investigating. The rationale was, Martha's Vineyard is a privileged liberal stronghold. Mm-hmm. So since y'all talking all this shit, we're gonna send them to you. But to what end? Like, what are you trying to prove? You went out of your way. You don't think you're getting the support that you need to fight this battle at the border. And the people that you're fighting a battle with, you think that they think that there's no problem. Right. So everybody has this difference of opinion. But you're literally going to send whole humans on a plane to prove your point, as if they're not actual people.
Right.
These are people.
Where did it come from? Did they say
Venezuela?
Oh.
The ones that got dropped off in DC came from Venezuela.
Now I heard on the radio this morning.
How did y'all get into Mexico? First of all, it's a line of Mexicans waiting to get in. How did y'all get to the front of the line? Right. Yeah, I don't even understand that.
It's so trippy, but it be your own people. Because isn't DeSantis? Somebody said on the radio this morning, he was Colombian or something like that.
I wouldn't doubt it.
He's of some sort of
white facing Latin.
Yeah, he's one of them types. It's damn dog, you got no. He's like what's that other guy? Cruz. He's like a Ted Cruz type.
Yeah. Oh, that's Ted Cruz, German or something. That was
German
or something like
old Latino.
No, they were saying how it's just the last name from heredity.
I thought I read something that said he was
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh no.
I thought Cruz was just
sir. It just so happens
he's
one of them type. No, he's one of them type.
Which is super sad.
Yeah. He's one of them type.
Well, I just got to do some reading this weekend. Mm-hmm. But guess what? I probably won't. So there's that. On the way out, ladies and gentlemen, let me show you this just to make sure. For those of you who would travel to DC or who are here. Mm-hmm. Go to this site right here. So this is Karen Hunter's site, right? It's Karen Hunter Media. And right there it is right there.
Wow.
Can we make sure y'all can see this? Okay. Yeah, right there. And then you click that. And then it takes you, there you go. Then
Okay.
it takes you to the venue. You can do
That's why I gotta go to buy my
premium seating. And, I want to sit over here and I want to sit over there. And let's take a look at that. Because the seating chart is very, very amazing. Very sexy. Here we go.
It's a seating chart.
Yeah.
Okay.
So what's unavailable? Do they have unavailable?
Nah, you gotta look. Reserve tables is in gray.
Yeah, but they should tell you.
It says unavailable. Yeah, it says unavailable.
Yeah, but they should tell you what's purchased already.
Well, that's unavailable, no?
Yeah, but that color ain't up there.
Yeah, it is.
Where?
Oh, we're gonna need you.
No, that's stage premiere. That's that. Boop, boop,
the
boop.
seats, the actual seats, the circles.
Oh, I see what you're
see
saying.
Those are all. So,
yeah,
that's what I'm saying. That's all unavailable. That's a lot.
Oh, I've shown too much.
Yes. Yes. Get out quickly.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, so everything up front is wow.
Yeah, I gotta hurry up. I gotta buy a couple of tickets.
There it is.
Oh boy.
Yeah. Who knew? So yeah, there's that. All right, what do they say? They say DeSantis is Italian, Cuban by way of Canada. That's Rafael Cruz, Cuban by way of Canada.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Y'all be on it.
Whole lot. Yeah.
I appreciate y'all doing the reading.
Mm-hmm.
All right. What is that? Ladies and gentlemen, we appreciate y'all for tuning in yet another Friday, man. It was amazing. It felt really good. And just to see y'all is a plus, man. I appreciate y'all. And just to see y'all by yourself and not really bring nobody, to help with the algorithms and get the numbers up. I don't understand. It's quality content and you just keep it all to yourself. I don't understand.
Giving you the goods.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah. So there's that.
Because we should have been talking that shiny stuff, that Raucous Caucus, you know what I'm
shit,
saying? And then they'd be like, they sound
they done Kim Kardashian and who else?
Bulge our eyeballs out a couple times and, get the wagging the finger and they those guys are
toxic. We need to be more toxic.
Yeah, say some reckless stuff.
Just be more toxic and go viral.
Mm-hmm.
We'll try that next time. All right. In the meantime, follow John Watson 99 JON. Keep the H to yourself. And if you feel like it, wait a minute, let me go on by Chase Candle Company is one of our longtime newest sponsors. And if you feel like it, feel free to visit us on Cash App. Let's Go Live Show. Shout out to J. Anthony Brown. He was supposed to be on the show earlier today. Yeah, he's under the weather, so get better soon.
Okay.
Champ, OG in the game, and also follow me. If you would like, well, let's do us first at Facebook. Instagram. And Mr. Lamont King. Where's mine? I don't even know. I'm tired. Oh, here we go.
Yeah, you just did a whole marathon.
Yeah, I did. It's one of those days. And that's that. Shout out to Drunken Fruit. Let me check the chat for any unreadiness. Anybody got any last commentary? All right. Well, since you don't, y'all be safe. Love the TikTok chat. We love the TikTok, John, with the Drunken Fruit. The TikTok, John, with the Drunken Fruit. Who did something? You did something? Is it saying John or Junt?
It says we love the TikTok, John, with the Drunken Fruit. I don't remember.
Well, maybe they did something. No, they might have did something, and I didn't see it. They might have did a TikTok because they're opening Drunken Fruit. You may not know in a fancy section of Brooklyn.
Okay,
they have a storefront that's going to be open in December. So.
And I'm in it.
No, I think he's saying Junt.
It says John. That very much says
TikTok, John. I think he missed the T.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm assuming.
All right,
because I didn't know you were. Oh, you were making a drink in a TikTok?
In a TikTok? You sure that was me?
No, they might have used a clip from you from a long time ago.
When was I doing that?
I don't know. We're gonna have to.
I got to look on this TikTok.
Yeah, we got to see.
Right,
what's
sure.
this TikTok?
Okay, I mean, hey, I'm here for the people. You know what I mean? So sure, we'll take it.
He said it was highly entertaining. So.
Listen, I'm here for it. Sure.
All right. Well, there's that. All right, we'll catch y'all in a minute, man. Y'all be safe. Have a good weekend. Enjoy the weather. Hopefully, wherever you at, and we'll see y'all next time. Yeah.
I don't care if it is a closet. You still looking mad efficient.